Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn iOS member function in C++. So yes, first I start share my laptop screen and here fix the position so you can watch better my video lecture. And here Turbo C++, I double click and take some process, and now this is open filter F file menu and taking new file, and here our goal, that is a iOS, yes, uh, member functions, yes. So that is iOS member function, and that we have to use of this member function, and we can print the student data. So write a program to print student information using that iOS member function. Yes, using iOS member function. That is our definition. So yes, we have to start first the iOS member and then equivalent of that manipulators. Yes, and already we have to use some manipulators in my previous video lecture. So here we can first, and we can also write that syntax. Okay, so syntax of that iOS, and also I say the that equivalent member manipulators of iOS member. So iOS is a inbuilt class, and iStream and OStream, and that is cout and cout and cin is our object, and we can access the that member function in base class of that iStream and OStream. So that is a cin and cout, console input and console output. That is two object we can access, and that is a syntax. So first here we can say the integer, yes, that syntax, and width, and then that is a first. So there are two syntax of width. So integer, that return type, and then here that second, that is a width, and here you can pass the integer, means that width or w, we can say that, yes, that w. So that is a, we can use cout, yes, and that width, and that we can also pass here that w. So that we can access, and original there are two syntax. So width is a previously by default set width, we can retrieve to integer data type, and we can also set to width, and that is a only one field is apply, after that all revert, and that default, that is a, we can every field we have to set the width, otherwise that default setup is appear to next field. So that is a first and next, and that is a equivalent of, yes, here I also write the equivalent of member function. So that is a manipulators, yes, set w, set width, that is a manipulators, and that is header file is ioman ip input output manipulators. So you can use this or this same effect, yes. So I here write both, and text, then second, that is a also integer, and that is a precision, yes, after decimal point how many uh, point is there, decimal dot in float value. So here is also return type is integer, so default is a 6 digit after decimal point. So you can also retry and print, and you can also set, yes. So set precision, there are two syntax like width, and here we can also pass the number of, yes, that is integer, and d for decimal. So yes, and that is a equivalent of manipulators, and you can use cout, yes, that is a member of iOS, so you can also use the precision, yes, and then set like d. So that is a, and then equivalent. So yes, I come here, and here I want enter key, so you can look better one screen. Okay, so here that is a same, let's say that is known as a set precision. Yes, that is a equivalent of that manipulators. So I write both, so for reference for you. So what, first we can see the syntax of all, yes, and then third, that is a our that work as a integer, and that is a field, yes, and then we can pass also the blank. Yes, so first we can retry, and also we can set integer and then fill and pass the ch. Yes, that is a character data type. So that is we have to set ch. Okay, and how to use cout and then fill. Yes, and that is a remaining the if you not set next character, that is whole program that is setting. So width and precision is a every field one effect. Yes, width is a effect and precision is a to give the every precision to next field you can set the decimal point. Yes, every time, but that effect is a remaining to all. Width is a one field and then revert, and precision is a reflect to every field to your program. And then field is also one character you can like asterisk set the all program display the blank cell that is printed by the particular letter character. Okay, and we can use here that syntax. And now that equivalent, yes, that is a here that just only set field. Yes, that set word. Yes, here I give the semicolon. So here that is a set field. So here every that is used as a set field. Okay, that manipulators. And now next turn to our set flag. So that is a long, yes, long, and set f, set flag we can say that. And two, that is a long, and that is a underscore set bit bits. Yes, that bits. And second argument also long fields. Yes, so that is a long fields. Yes, fields. Yes, and that is the first syntax, and second syntax is also available. So only one argument you can also pass only just first long, that is a long, and just only that is a set bit, set bits you have to pass, not a long field you have to pass, that two syntax. And that is a predefined one table is there, left, right, internal or justification. And you can second is a iOS bit is a iOS scope resolution adjust field. And scientific and fixed notation you can pass the float field, and hexadecimal and octal you can base field, that is second argument. That is one prefix is table. And here that equivalent that is a set iOS, that is a flag, that is name is a manipulators. So set iOS flags. Yes, that is a equivalent that manipulators. And now last to our member of five, and that is a also long integer and unset f. So you can unset, yes, and also pass the long. Yes, that is that syntax. And yes, here you can use with cout. Yes, I not write here because there is so long require. So you can as it is like that use is an equivalent cout with help of cout and set flag and then pass to two argument, like we can iOS cooperation and give the left. Yes, that is our first field bit, and then we can iOS cooperation and then adjust field. Yes, so that is a possibility. So adjust fields, yes, that is. And that is equivalent manipulator I already write. And now last, and that is a we can also use yes, here only one syntax is there, unsetf. So here that is a with is a one, that is a revert only one miss, that is reback default syntax. Precision, then field, and set flag is a effective whenever we can not change. So set flag is a like we can set the left justification. So all field are in left. Whenever we can set unset flag or change to a left to right or any other set flag. So that is a effect to all program. So yes, and that is a equivalent also that manipulator is there. So that is a set word use, and then iOS, and that is a same. Yes, so you can say that set flag that is an un uh, that's yes set, that is we can use the manipulator of equivalent. So that is a same effect. Yes. So set flags. Yes, that an unset flag. So yes, or you can say that reset. Yes, here one word used as a reset iOS. Yes, and then we can say that that is a flags. Yes, so that is a use as a flags. So yes, that is a syntax. So reset iOS flags. That is some name is changed. Otherwise, all are same. So yes, we can use here iOS member. So that is a syntax we have to first discussion. Now I give multi-comment line and we can apply this all means only one part here our iOS that is equivalent also manipulator. So my previous program I can also use set width, set precision. Yes, there field and we can use the same effect. So we can use iOS member. And now we can start to our one example of based on this syntax. So yes, IO stream.h that is a input output stream. Stream is collection of bytes, and now we can take conio.h and then our class design, and that is a we can see the student stud that is, and we can take like two or yes, let us check first integer roll number and yes character that is a name, and we can give only 10 character and then float directly take to percentage. So yes, that is our class, and we can print in table format using this iOS member function. So yes, here I first uh, get get val from user, and then we can show or we can say that display. So yes, now we can start our member function definition. So our class is stud and then get val. So get value means that is, and here we can print. So yes, here we can use first not any. So first we can scan. Yes. So here enter student roll number. Yes. So we can scan using cin. Yes, and that is a rm. Yes, that member, and then I copy and paste. Okay, so you can also like all student mark sheet to here we can just single quote is not required. So here roll number and then to subject and then total and percentage you can also print, but here we can just in table format and how iOS that is our goal. We can focus that iOS member all we have to use in one program. So and also after that this session you can also same that manipulators you have to use. Yes, so here most of that name is a same set with set. So here only one is reset iOS flags, that is a different, otherwise all yes here that is comment line not syntax part. So I use different one blank too, so you can see easily. And yes, this file we have to save. So iOS and function at CPP. So maximum 8 characters. So here is 7. Yes, no problem. So yes, iOS member function. So now we can scan. Yes, and we can also use getS function. So here I use one include files and header file means that is a stdio.h standard input output. Okay. So here we can use getS. Yes, so I give getS and that our name of student we can scan, and here change the message. So here student name. Okay, we have to pass scan the name, and then directly we can take the percentage. So you can also take the two subject mark and total and then find the percentage. But here we can focus on the iOS member function. So yes, now I that is our second member, and that is show. But I give the class that is membership stud class, and that is show. And now here we can take use of iOS. So first we can use yes that is a width. Yes, So here how we can set like roll number is there, so 5, yes, and then we can print to RN. So every time you can set the width, otherwise that is a revert and set the default width. So yes, here I use the uh, that is a uh, yes, that is we have to do. And next here yes colon, and then again set width, and here we can print the name, so I give the 10, yes, and then I print the name of student, and then again width we have to set, so that time we can use width, yes, and then yes also we can print the precision. So yes, but here we cannot provide the precision because that all time that is a appear. So let us take first we can provide the width. So here we can give the maximum 8, yes, and then print to our percentage. So yes, so now that perfectly. So our first member we can apply width. So width is a every field you have to bind up. Otherwise that is a revert, means set the default width. And you can also print the default width how is there. So yes, now turn to our main function. Yes, that is our main function, and here we can use the first. We can use the clear the screen, and take one. Yes, first we can take one integer variable. So how many students? Yes, we can get from uh, user. So and we can take the student and pointer. Yes, that is a pointer. So we have to declare object as a pointer to object type, and then we can assign the memory location. So stud, and here in bracket we can pass the n. Yes, that is a we can say that pointer to objects. Yes, pointer to objects, that concept. And here we can take first uh, see out one message. So here enter student information. So every time we cannot write student, yes, and here I give the and l. Yes, that is also manipulators and l and setw. So here we can now again give the message. So enter we can say that roll number, because already we have to uh, just so here we can already scan, but we can also pass or not, yes, enter information, or like directly take the for. So yes, we have to give the outside of for message, yes, and then one take in I as an integer variable. So we can take the for loop. So I equal to 0, I less than or not equal to, because that index is start with 0. And then here we can call, yes, s of I, that is our pointer, and get value. Yes, that is a get value. So that number of time repetition our requirement, and then we can just enter that copy, and here I paste. So student information, yes, there is we can give student information, that is our table heading, student information, and l, yes. And yes, here we can give the before. Yes, so I remove this because that here we can provide the and l, yes, or you can use also slash n. And now turn to our output, and here we can yes use the second c out, and that we can use the precision. So that is a float, and after decimal we can only 2 digits, so that is d for decimal point. Yes, and then we have set to second member use in iOS member, and here again I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, and we can s of I, and then show, yes, so that is a print. Yes, but we have to provide the heading, yes, So here we can, yes, here we can just print the value. So here we can provide the heading using the width. Yes, so cout, and that is our first, that is a roll number. Yes, and then double quotes and semicolon. And here we can again use the width of that. So here we can also set the width. Yes, we can before the width and then give the heading. Yes. So maximum you can here look 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we can pass the 8. Okay. And then again we have, I just copy because there are 3 were require heading. So here we can, that is a name of student. So yes, name of the student. And here also I set the width. So initially 8, and name is required also 4, and that also let us take 8. And then last is a percentage. So yes, yes, that heading is so long. So here we can give 10. Yes. So that is our heading. Yes. And now then show. Yes. So we have to use two iOS members, set precision, not set. Set is a manipulator, set precision. So yes, I first save and let us check anywhere. And yes, new operator you have to use, then your responsibility. You can also delete the, release the memory. So yes, here that S, that is syntax, first subscript and then pointer variable. And that is a object type, pointer to object. Yes, and that is also array type. Yes, dynamic memory allocation. So I compile, yes, there is two, yes, what semicolon is remaining. So yes, here last, yes, so that is a required. Yes, there is no any other error. Okay. So first I run, yes. So that is a enter student roll number, yes. But we have to scan also, yes, and yes, that is remaining. So now let us check how many, that is a, I think give the, yes, again roll number and then name, then percentage, yes, third. So I think that is a uh, okay. So here we can stop because that is a, we have to not give n value. So that is I think garbage value. So that is we can interrupt our output. So yes, that is a not set. So I stop. That is infinite loop that is happening. So here what to do whenever that type of situation comes. So I close that editor and reopen. Yes, there is because that scanning is remaining. So that is happening. So yes, I open our file again, and that is here extension cpp, and we can give iOS member function. Yes, that work perfectly. And what is a solution? Yes, that is a, here we can scan. Yes, here directly I pass the I, but giving the size of student, that student. So here we can first take the, yes, enter number of student, like enter number of array 1D size. So that type of message and scan. Yes, now that perfectly our requirement and control to loop in our under. So I give first only one student mark sheet. Yes, now that enter number of student and enter student information. Yes, that proper print and enter student roll number. Yes, every time now we cannot give enter. Yes, that or student roll number, only roll number is yes. So I give one and name, yes, then percentage. So that is now stop. Yes, yes. Slash n is everywhere required. Otherwise, all are perfectly. So yes, that perfectly print. But we can provide the new line. Yes. So where is that? So yes, here we can first give the entry time. Yes, here. So I give the here and L, that is manipulators, that perfectly. And yes, every time we cannot print. Yes, here enter student roll. We can already give enters. So I give only roll number. Yes, just roll number, and then student name, and then student percentage. So already we can give. Yes, now that perfectly. So step by step we can cover or solve our error also. There is no problem. So yes, here we can give, but yes, after we can also provide. Yes, that we have to not provide here. Yes, here is better. So that is perfectly. And what is other change? So our value we can already give the handle. So every time that is taking new line. Yes, and here our heading also new line. Okay, and that our field. Yes, after field we can yes also set the new line field after. So yes, heading after we can give the handle and field after also we can. Yeah, but the field we have to before the print. Yes, here handle. So there is no require. Yes, let us check that perfectly or not. So only one student. Yes, now is enter student information roll number. So one, then only name and then percentage. That better. So yes, now that look and heading and name is some heading and name we can we filled with more because that percentage is very long, so that it require more size. Yes, that heading we have to change the width. So yes, here so I give some because that concatenation. So here we can provide like 14. Yes, 14. Yes, let us check now. So I give only one. First we can check. Yes, and then print. So yes, look here our two precision. Yes, now perfectly roll number, name, and that two. Yes, that one with adding we cannot 12 only. Yes, that perfectly now. Yes, let us check. So that is a testing and printing subject because that we cannot directly jump to a requirement width and height. So that perfect. Yes, now that look. So yes, that perfectly. And now we can print more student and also provide the line and all this. So yes, here we can only use two only field is width, yes, and precision. And now we can also use field, yes. So where so our heading we can set some field, yes, here. So cout and here at field that is our member, and we can provide the asterisk sign. Okay. So yes, how many asterisk sign? Yes, we can also give the perfectly. So that is a field width we have to provide to our heading. Yes, and also you can take in one for loop. So that also possibility. So that number of time you can print. So remaining blank value you can fill the set, and that is a provide the field. Okay, so here you can take the field with some more size. So here, how many students? Six. Yes, that student information. Okay. So here I give 20 character. Yes, let us check first. Yes, what? So yes, here that directly in single quote. Yes, because that is a character data type. So we have to pass as a single quote, not directly. Yes, that supported. Yes, that perfectly give the error. So now I give one. Yes, I'm going name and yes, let us check how many. So yes, look that our output is also taking the remaining blank is a asterisk sign. So that is a we can whenever we cannot set that is a always that print the that blank cell value is a zero means that asterisk sign or any character. So you can also print in your output. So look here first our that is our first trial. So yes, next we have to what to do. So here after I that give and that here we can give yes. So and here after we can fill the other character. So after I just our heading and then fill that is a not any field means that is a blank value again. So that is a set default. Yes. So or you can yes let us check first what happened. So that is a third member iOS we have to use that perfectly. So yes, that is, but our that not directly print because we have to not taking any value. So yes, here that taking, but here yes, here I used to, that is, and but we can give more size. So here I give like 25 character because that's so long. And let us take 30 character of our heading student information. So then and then that S sign sum is printed. Let us check. So we can count and then apply. Yes, is yes. Now you can look. So before that is giving the asterisk sign. Yes, student, and yes, that is perfectly. So like in a, that what is a actually use of field method. So like in banking software, that check, so amount is small, that is a giving by character of check. So that field by not modify your amount by any other person. So that is a security reason, or we can use that blank to with a asterisk sign or any other character you have to print. So like here we can use any character, like in between we can uh, use the dollar sign, yes, single quote. So our output, that is a, we cannot give any that all our output also print this dollar sign in blank cell. Yes, so let us check how it print. So yes, that look, that is a blank cell that print by the dollar sign. Yes. So that is a we can set, and yes, here we can use our heading in between, that is some symbol. So and let us check here. I again yes, I not use only mm, that asterisk sign is better or not any symbol. Yes, so asterisk sign is give again, and after our value, yes, where is our value? So here, and that is we can set to here, otherwise that so here we can use the fill method as our default, and that is a blank. Yes, so let us check. So now our value is a not printing, but our heading is a print asterisk sign. That is a testing and then apply. Yes, so look that our title and heading, that is asterisk sign, other value is not disturbed. Okay, so that is, I just give the idea. So that is a, whenever you can apply, that effect is remaining to all your program. So here we can asterisk sign. So that is a remaining if you not set to other character. So here we can give the blank character, so that our value is not affected. Okay, so now that third member, and then our, yes, our justification. Yes, so yes, we can give the left to right. Yes, so how left to right? So yes, we can use justification. So here we can use also set flag iOS. Yes, and we have to use here. So before our output here, I set. So yes, set flag. Yes, and that is two arguments. So that is iOS cout.precision, and then we can print the left. Yes, so let us check first left, and then second, that is a bit field. Yes, our syntax. So first is a our uh, member is a that syntax we have to already see. So that is a set bit field, and then second is a field. So here is a fix iOS, and then we can adjust field. So yes, adjust fields. Yes, yes, ready, I think. So that is a second argument, adjust fields. Yes, so let us check left alignment. Yes, there is no any error. So that is a fourth member iOS, and we can print two student. Yes, let us check. So I give two. That is our control. Yes, yes, that is a perfectly now. Let us check. So you can do your choice any giving the yes, we are not same, some difference there. Now let's check. Yes, so that is a left justification. Okay, and also you can here give the right justification. So that is by default. Right means that is a set with that default is a right justification. So we can change. Yes, also I print three student now. So that is a, you can any number of, because that pointer to object type, so we can give any number of student, that is our control. Yes, and second student, third student. Yes, so that justification is right justification. Yes, look, so our name is also justification is right, but that not proper. So yes, what to do? So here we can write justification default. Yes, but and name. Yes, here our value is their name. Yes, so name and before. So both time we can set. Otherwise, that is here. Mm, and yes, first I use the also, that is a our last member set. That is we can use the first, we can set one, that is set one argument. So yes, here also possibility one argument. Yes, so what is a, that is a show positive sign POS. Yes, positive. And also let us check set flag, and we can iOS, and that is a show uh, positive and points. Yes, we can point. So let us check, and then we can set, or we can after, but where? So after one and two, yes, let us first check how it output. And yes, our name we have to use the here, that justification. Every time here we can just set. So yes, so I see out set f, and that is iOS, and that is a left justification. Yes, and then second argument, that is a adjust field. Yes, so adjust field. Yes, fields. Yes, not as field. Yes, so that is a perfectly adjust fields. Yes, so our name, let us check that perfectly or not. Okay, one, just adjust. Yes, what is a adjust? Yes, yes, that perfectly adjust. Yes, what is here we can give already. So yes, uh, yes, that perfectly adjust field. And yes, field. Yes, now that let us check iOS, and that iOS. Yes, here is iOS remaining. So that is yes, I give. So yes, that is a iOS. Yes, then that what? Yes, I now perfectly. So yes, I give again three student. Yes, uh, that I think rounding. Yes, so I give the name and show points. Yes, so I here give the 19, and then yes, just only dot. So that is show points. Yes, two decimal point. Show points means that after 00, and then and positive. Let us check. So uh, yes, that eta, and that also I give rounding. Yes, only one. So let us check. So yes, look, but every our roll number is also set that plus sign positive, and our percentage is just look that show point and plus sign. So yes, our that day we have to not use that our roll number. Yes, so we can use, yes, so roll number where, so here our roll number, so we can effect is a remove. Yes, here, so yes, and our output, yes, our name is a justification is a left justification. Yes, that perfectly. And yes, our roll number plus sign I remove. So how here. So what to do? So last our member on, yes, that is a unset. So unset we have to use that last member iOS, and that is we can pass iOS, and that is our show, yes, and we can remove our points. So unset points, yes, that meaning. So our so uh, position, yes, our positive sign we have to remove before after the roll number. So onset, that is flag is clear. So let us check that effect or not. So here we can use all, yes, here what to do. So yes, that iOS unset flag, yes, F unset flag, yes, that now perfectly. So yes, there is no any error. Let us check. So all we have to cover step by step. So first we can use width, and precision, then field method. It is used in banking software check to filling uncell to asterisk or any character, and also our output you can also effect. And then we can set flag. There are two syntax. Okay, we can use both. So many that hexadecimal point, and then scientific notation, and fix that float field, that is iOS float field. Bit field you have to pass first argument and second argument. Okay, so that is perfectly. So yes, now I think ready. So let us check iron. So yes, three students now. Let's we have to print, and I give first, yes, and then second to rounding per percentage. So that print perfectly. Yes, yes, that only dot 20 is giving by the show points that our set flag, and then last student third, and also I rounding. So look, that is but onset flag in our that all plus sign is removed, because that's that not positive sign. Yes, so we can set, but here after you can set, so you can provide here, yes, not in the our main function. So here we can remove the points is there. Yes, there is no any require. So here positive. So I delete means that cut and pass to our percentage. Yes, here. So every time percentage is print. Okay, show positive value. So that just our testing. Yes, here we can unset, because that every time roll number is not appear. So unset flag show points positive value, and here we can apply after the percentage. So that is a effect in all programs. So we can unset flag use. So yes, I asked, yes, very interesting. Now we can take our output. So our formatting or requirement you can print with the iOS member. So yes, that is third, and we cannot give the after 00, that give the show points. Okay, set flag, and then third, and that also I rounding that percentage. So yes, 85 dots. Yes. So look that perfectly our requirement output. Yes, and that effect is a roll number one is only that justification is a left, because yes, not right. Yes, that's perfectly. So that is effect. So yes, so what to do? So here we can again set that same our positive. We can set the effect. So left to right. So yes, here I again cut this right justification to here, and give to our both what our roll number. Yes, here and here our percentage. So that is a set flag. You can require position, you can apply. Then yes, here our left. Yes, let us check. So roll number is a right. Yes, right justification, because that is a digit, and name is a left justification, that character, and right justification, that is percentage. So yes, that is we have to, and also that left, right, and then internal is there. So we can print in like some checks on that value. So yes, that is a happening. We can testing and apply. So now very important concept to your. require output you have to set. So now again I rounding, yes, and then last 80. Okay, so look that yes, that name, right, justification, roll number is a right, yes, that right, and name is affected, yes, so roll number and name, yes, yes. So what to do? So we can take also left all are. Okay, so roll number and name. So roll number is a left. Yes, left we have to give both. So here I also use left. So here is not required. So name, yes, here we can change so that perfectly print. So here we can give right justification and left, both left. So roll number and name left, and here is a right justification or percentage. So yes, let us check that effect is remaining. So that is happening. So we can check only one so that we can get the idea. Okay, so I know few points. Yes. So yes, that left, yes, and name, that effect is remaining. So yes, left is right and left. Okay. So that look our perfect percentage is perfect. Name is if we not set any use, that also possibility. So now all we have to testing. Yes. So again I open this left to right. So what to do? So here we can only right effect. Okay. So I give here, and now here to left to comment line. Yes. So let us check, and also you can use unset flag, that possibility. So now let us check what happening to one. Yes, that perfectly. So okay, so that perfectly our justification, and also you can give one all are left or right, that possibility. So roll number we can give the left, and name and percentage we can print in right. Okay. So yes, let us check that default is a that value I give all comment line. So I give only one. Yes. So many testing we have to carry this session. So yes, look, that is a better. So yes, that we cannot use just your how that use we can left, right, and also yes, I here also use first one, that is a I think we can give as a internal. So what effect? Yes, so that is also a possibility. But internal is a more using scientific notation. Yes, let us check. So that is left, right, and internal. That is a other iOS, that constant we can say that. So let us check. I give only one, so we cannot waste over. Yes, roll number I give the name. So again give I name. Yes, that not perfectly because that I wrong one. Yes, now that perfectly print. Yes. So look, that is a internal. Yes, that is a same as our width is. Okay, so now you can print to yes show points. So positive plus minus sign. Yes, our sign is now go on name. So because that is internal, so in between that is a giving some blank, and you can also after print the fill asterisk sign or all these things. Okay. So yes, now I also give the comment line. So that is more using the scientific notation. So fixed, then decimal, octal, hexadecimal, that base field, that is second argument, and that member is a iOS, DEC, octable, octable, octal number OCT, and then hexa HEX, that value is iOS use, and that second is a iOS base field, and scientific you have to use iOS float field. So that is one table is there. So yes, now I close this session. So here just formatting, we can use this all, and you can equivalent that manipulator. You can also use that same effect. Yes. Here just name is reset iOS flag. Otherwise that is only like set w width, set precision, set field, set iOS flags. Yes. So here just only set flag F. Yes. So yes, write this program to your C notebooks. So many testing you can also apply to your own. You can some table product or that details. So product ID, name, quantity, price, and amount. So you can take price and amount is a float, and other all integer you can also take to your requirement. Yes. So now I close this session. We can use iOS member as a file all member we have doing one session in student mark sheet data. You can apply your product employee that data and to your requirement in table format, and also possibility here you can provide the lining and all these things. Here I not take. Okay, so now perfectly, and let us three student last we have to take as perfectly our output or not. So yes, I just not point after, so that by default show points giving value, and that third and that print last time. So yes, look, that perfectly our requirement. Yes, and name is also right justification, but you can also take left to right. You have to know idea now. Okay, so all are perfectly. So now I close this file. Write this program to your C notebook if you prepare. So yes, now this selected and all are perfectly valid. Okay. So in one session, we can cover all 5 iOS member, and also we can take manipulators, and manipulator you can use that give one header file IOMN IPS input output manipulators. So now I close these files and quit. So subscribe my channel Ashok Sijalakdi. Press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. And Hare Krishna.